New at 5, Santa Cruz County wants to change the rules on calling 911. They're considering a law to make it illegal to call police on someone because of their race. KPIX 5's Devin Fehely joining us live with how that would work. Devin?
Yeah, it's a bit reductive, but you can think of this in essence as anti-Karen legislation. Now, law enforcement agencies say they get calls all the time of someone reporting a quote-unquote suspicious person. What the Santa Cruz County Sheriff's Office wants people to do is ask themselves, why do I think this person is suspicious, before picking up the phone and calling 911. The Sheriff's Office says 911 calls motivated by bias are deeply damaging to the person who had police called on them for no apparent reason.
They're not violating the law. They're engaged in lawful conduct, and because of someone's bias against someone's protective class, they make a call to law enforcement.
The Board of Supervisors voted unanimously to create civil penalties up to $1,000 for anyone who calls law enforcement on the basis of race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, or any other legally protected class.
A bias exists, and this person isn't doing anything wrong. They're not checking door handles, looking into a person's home or car.
Supporters say the law is about fairness and justice, not discouraging people from calling 911 or protecting their community.
We're not trying to stop that. We have to make calls when there's something wrong, but to think twice maybe, and maybe be more aware of an entire situation.
Others, however, worry that people may be penalized for doing what law enforcement has long asked, to call them if something seems odd or someone seems suspicious.
You think of this, you see someone might be suspicious, you call the cops, they in fact weren't doing anything and they are of color. Now you feel, most people are going to feel like even worse if it's a person of color.
The Sheriff's Office says they receive hundreds of suspicious person calls each year, but say they can't pinpoint exactly how many of those are motivated by bias. Some say it's all a bit confusing, and they're left to wonder when, or if, they should call the police at all.
I feel that anybody should be allowed to call 911 if you are in definite concern.
So, Devin, just to be clear, the law is not just limited to race?
No, that's right. It is broader than that. It's race and ethnicity and gender and sexual orientation, all of those protected classes. But make no mistake, race is at the heart of this conversation. And some of the incidents that have gone on to live in viral infamy definitely have a racial dimension to them.
Yeah, we have seen those. All right, Devin Fehely, thank you.